Baseball. It's America's pastime and Minnesota's passion. The all-new Neighborhood Sports Network, in partnership with the Minnesota Baseball Association, brings you coverage of the 2022 State Amateur Baseball Tournament. Coverage of this great Minnesota tradition is proudly brought to you by The Urgency Room, fast, flexible care. McDonald's, owners and operators of Minnesota and Western Wisconsin. Find your golden opportunity at mcdonalds.com/careers. Xfinity, a better way to watch. Think Bank, meet your money. The Star Tribune, your home for the best prep coverage. And by the Minnesota Twins. Get tickets for Town Ball Night at Target Field on September 10th. Live coverage throughout the Town Ball tourney can be seen right here on the Neighborhood Sports Network. That's NSPN.TV. Welcome to the neighborhood. Now, let's get out to the ballpark.
Back in Dundas, Minnesota at the lovely Memorial Park. Jeff Papers really here. The fourth game out of four in our Class C quadruple header today on the Neighborhood Sports Network. Our last game hits the Milroy Irish, 29-6 in the season against the tournament debutant, the Webster Sox, who have never been here and are determined to put out a show that shows that they're more than just happy to be here. It'll be a good game for us, we expect, tonight. The starting lineups for the Webster Sox. Leading off and doing the pitching is Peter Tweet, number 18. Batting second and playing second base, Brooks Prochaska. Batting third and playing third base, Will Wareham. Batting fourth and playing first base, Will Arnott. Batting fifth and in right field, Jake Delisle. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Jake Eknes. Batting seventh and doing the catching, Max Drexel. Batting eighth and playing short, Peter Grassel. And batting ninth and playing left field, Adam Schmitz. Playing in center field and not batting is Jordan Hugh, number 12. And the starting lineup now for the Irish. Leading off and playing short, Dominic Dolan. Batting second and playing second base, Tyler Peterson. Batting third and playing third base, Ben Heichel. Batting fourth and doing the catching, Derek Smith. Batting fifth and playing first base, Isaac Dolan. Batting sixth and playing left field, Jared Shutter. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Jacob Pletz. Pardon me, as Anthony Dolan batting eighth and playing center field. Now batting ninth and playing right field, Moses Dolan. Doing the pitching for Milroy is one of their draftees, number 7, Colin Lovell, who comes over from the Wyndham Pirates for the state tournament, and he gets the start on the mound tonight. And he will not bat. Our 3 games earlier today have been interesting, to say the least. Our first game, the Avon Lakers came from behind to defeat Fairmont 4-3 on a 9th inning single by Ryan Jansen with 2 out. In the second game, it was Cold Spring batting around twice in the game, scoring 7 runs in the third, 6 more in the sixth, and they beat New York Mills 20-4. And then in our game just completed, a wild game and a real entertaining game, the Stark Longhorns coming from behind to defeat the Maple Lake Lakers 9-8. We are ready to go here. The winner of this game will move on to play the Monticello Polecats a week from tomorrow, 1:30 at Dundas, right here in this field. We have 3 games here tomorrow, and I'll be here with you for all 3 of them here on the Neighborhood Sports Network. Jeff Pappas, my name, as you settle in and enjoy an evening's worth of baseball here. We've had a full day of it here in Dundas. The weather has been very nice, and it's getting better as we speak. The clouds are gone. Flagpole hanging limp, though, so no wind. It was blowing out for the first couple of games. And not so for our nightcap. Other scores of note, the Watkins Clippers defeated the Piers Lakers 6-5. 4:30 game in Faribault. Rochester Royals lead the Hamel Hawks 3-0 in the bottom of the 6th inning. And the Buckland Billy Goats and the Cannon Falls Bears just getting ready to start up. Actually, no, excuse me, they've started that game there in the 3rd inning, and there is no score. So they have go on there. Measville Mudhens over the Prior Lake Jays 6-1. That game is in the 6th inning. Red Larks over the Waterville Indians, 10-7. Peter Twite will lead off, the pitcher for the Webster Sox, and he will do battle against Colin Lovell. We are ready to go. It's been a long day. We're behind schedule, but our last game is underway, and the pitch is a fastball away. 1 ball and no strikes. Peter Twite. Now Lovell ready, and here is his pitch. It is a fastball. It splits the plate, 1-1. Colin Lovell, as I mentioned, a draftee from the Wyndham Pirates, whose colors he wears, and the pitch is on the outside corner for a strike, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. So Peter Tweed, who will be the pitcher for Webster, and the teams switch roles. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled away into the dugout area, and Karam's back onto the field. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Chaska and Wareham are the other 2 batters scheduled to hit here in the 1st inning. What a Class B baseball tomorrow. We have 3 games here at Dundas starting at 11:30. 11:30, 2:30, and 5:30 the scheduled start times, and here is the 1-2 delivery. And it's a called 3rd strike on the outside corner. And the first batter of the game for Colin Lovell is a strikeout. Brooks Prohaska, the second baseman, coming up. Lovell, big, tall right-hander ready. And he starts with a fastball that is on the inside corner. At Prohaska bailing on it, and over the inside corner for strike 1. And the pitch. Same look. That one is called inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now Lovell winds and works. Swung on, and it's rolled towards the middle to his right. Peterson has it. And he throws on to first base in time to retire Prohaska for the second out. 2 up and 2 down, and here's Will Wareham, the third baseman. This game started about 40 minutes behind its scheduled start time. 20-run game, and 2 tight, full-length 9-inning thrillers. Those tend to put you behind schedule a little bit. Wareham open stance at the plate, looks at a fastball off the outside corner for ball 1. With the center fielder, Anthony Dolan, has him played a couple of steps over to left. In the outfield, nothing more than that, and there's a fastball on the corner, 1-1. Lovell ready. Winds and pitches 1-1. There's a strike called. Good fastball, good live fastball from Lovell here in the first inning that we have seen. Works off the left side of the rubber as he looks at it. Now the 1-2 delivery. Whoa. And an acrobatic play there by Smith to save the ball from going to the netting. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now here's the windup and the 2-2 delivery. Swung on and tapped foul at the plate, and Wareham stays alive, 2-2. Lovell looks in for the sign. Has one he likes. And here's the 2-2. Fastball just off the plate. And the string is out here to Wareham. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Will Arnott, the first baseman, is on deck. In the event, Wareham keeps the inning going. Rochester leads Hamel 3-0 in the 6th inning now. Here's the 3-2 delivery. Swung on and popped in the air on the right side. Isaac Dolan into foul territory. Looking, reaches back and makes the catch. And that retires Wareham in the side. In the 3rd inning, they go quietly, nothing across. 1/2 inning, Webster nothing, and Milroy coming up here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
Bottom half of the 1st inning. Looking at Peter Tweet warming up for the Webster Sox. Dominic Dolan, Tyler Peterson, and Ben Heichel will be the first 3 to face him for Milroy Irish. He's already shown us a couple of different arm angles in his warm-ups. Just a very nice complete game effort in the section final to get Webster to state, as we mentioned, for the first time ever. We'll finish his warm-ups and we'll get underway. Cannon Falls and Buckman scoreless in the 4th inning. Billy Goats taking on the Cannon Falls Bears. They're in the 7th now, and Hamel is trailing Rochester still 3-0. Now here's Dominic Dolan. The lead off, he is the shortstop. Good crowd here in Dundas. As we've seen good crowds all day. This is the last game of the night, the evening game. The stand just about full. Here's the pitch. Fastball low and away. 1 ball and no strikes to Dolan. And the pitch. Fastball catches the corner. 1-1. For those that don't know, 335 down the left field line here. And Milroy, 370 to the alley. Left center, 365 in center. Here's the pitch. Going away, 2-1. 352 to the alley in right field. And 325 down the right field line. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit high in the air to center field. Huey going over for it. Calls for it, and he makes the catch. He retired Dolan for the first out in the 1st inning. And here's Tyler Peterson, the second baseman. Right-handed batter. There's number 12. Crowds the plate just a little bit. And Tweet works with a breaking pitch that's over for a strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. And that is a strike on the outside corner. 0-2. Now the 0-2 delivery. Fastball. Swung on and chopped foul at the plate to stay alive. 2 strikes to Tyler Peterson. Right-hander ready. Gets the sign, and here's the 0-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and lifted foul on the first base side. And that will get out of play. Sweet ready, and here's his pitch. Swing and a miss to the breaking ball, and Peterson goes down on strikes. First strikeout, and that'll leave things up to Ben Heichel in the first inning.
Third baseman number 10, Ben Heichel.
First strikeout for Detroit. Now the pitch on the way. Swung on and missed by Heichel for strike one. There's a pitch. One hopper to second base. Prohaska up with it, throws him out, and Milroy is retired without incident in the first inning. They go quietly. Scoreless after one inning here in the neighborhood. Sports Network.
You should feel good about where you and your money are headed. We can help you build a better relationship with your money, starting with our free Simply Better checking account. When you open an account, you'll also receive a free gift. Get started today. Think Bank. Meet your money.
We go to the second scoreless game, and Peter Twitey gets out of the first with no issues. 3 games tomorrow here in Dundas, and we start off at 11 o'clock. The Chaska Cubs taking on the Champion Park Logators in Class B, and then at 1:30 it's the Newmarket Muskies and the Moorhead Brewers. Finally at 4:30 the home team, the Dundas Dukes, will take on the Egan Bandits. All 3 of those games for you here on the Neighborhood Sports Network. Welcome to the neighborhood, by the way. This is the former Prep Spotlight TV, which is now bigger and better. We've got a lot of fun things in store for you for a monthly subscription fee, which you can find out about on their page. MSPN.TV, and here for Webster is Will Arnott, the first baseman. Alan Lovell winds and pitches to him, swung on, shatters his bat, and he gets it past the pitcher, and they're going to make the play at first base anyway, 4-3, but boy, just sawed him right off, and Arnott grounded right back past the pitcher. Peterson able to make the play for the first out, and here's Jake Belisle, the right fielder. Heichel at third base is playing on the edge of the grass, and here's the pitch. Swung on, and that's grounded up the middle, right back to Lovell. And he will throw over to first base to retire Belisle. 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the second inning. And here's Jake Eknes, the designated hitter for Webster.
He is number 23, Jake Eknes.
Lovell looks in. And here is the pitch. Fastball is up. So he's not going to retire the side on 3 pitches, which would be rare enough given some of the stuff we've seen here today. Here's a 1-0 delivery. And it's sliced out of play, foul by Eknes on the first base side. 1-1. Lovell ready. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on, and that's fouled back to the screen. 1-2. Max Drexel, the catcher, is on deck. We play 2 down here in the top half of the second inning. Now Eknes ready. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and Lovell has come on and set down all 6 he's faced. Inning and a half, no score here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Update is brought to you by Score Monsoon.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Bottom of the second inning. Buckman has scored 3 in the fourth inning and leads Cannon Falls 3-0. The Billy Goats on top there. And in the bottom of the seventh, Rochester continues to lead Hamel by 3-0. And Chaska and Champlin Park start us tomorrow at 11 o'clock here at Memorial Park. 4, 5, 6 due up for Milroy. Derek Smith, Isaac Dolan, and Jared Cheddar against Peter Twitey, who has retired the side on 11 pitches in the first inning with 9 strikes.
Ready up the bottom of the second inning for the Milroy Irish, catcher number 99.
Here's the cleanup man, Derek Smith, the catcher. Digs in, stands forward in the box, a little bit of an open stance here. Is Whitey ready? And he winds and works. And it's a strike call with a breaking pitch, 0-1. Now the wind, here's the 0-1. Going away. One ball and 1 strike to Derek Smith, leading off the bottom of the second inning. Pitch on the way. Strike call to the fastball on the outside corner, 1-2. Now Twitey, ready, working ahead of the count. The pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Right-hander looks in. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Fastball on the ground to second base. Prohaska to his right, picks it up, throws over, and gets him. Derek Smith retired for the first out in the Milroy second, and here's Isaac Dolan, the first baseman.
First baseman number 23, Isaac Dolan.
Just for yourself. Just for yourself. I've always wanted to be a phone girl.
On the pitch, fastball is on the corner for strike 1. Both pitchers doing a nice job getting ahead of the count. In the early going is the 0-1, and that is fouled off the end of the bat, straight back, strike 2 to Dolan. That's right, he will call time to retie his shoe. Now the pitch on the way, swing and a miss. He threw a fastball right past him. Second strikeout for Twitey, and then now we'll bring up Jared Cheddar, the left fielder. Batting in the number 6 spot. He just threw a fastball right by the Milroy first baseman. There's the first pitch. Breaking ball over. Getting a breaking ball over, especially on the first pitch, boy, you cannot beat that. Now the hitter's got to look for it. He's behind in the count. Here's the 0-1, and that is fouled straight back. And it's 2 strikes to Jared Cheddar. Right-hander ready. And here comes his 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Boy, Cheddar goes down on a high fastball. And 3 strikeouts for Twitey. And Milroy has gone 6 up and 6 down. We played 2 with no score. Back with the third here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
All season long, you've gathered with friends, neighbors, and family at ball yards all across Minnesota.
Still going, gone! A home run!
Diamonds that define hundreds of communities. Town Ball binds together our passion for baseball and our hometowns. And on September 10th, the cornerstone of Minnesota baseball, Target Field, will host a party for all those who play, watch, and support Town Ball. The Twins host the Guardians at 6:10 p.m. Prior to the game, the champions will be honored in a ceremony at Town Ball Tavern, and all Town Ballers will be invited down to the field for a special pregame ceremony. Wear your team colors and enjoy a special night at Target Field.
Field Scallon back, has it measured. That's it! Air Freight Unlimited, your Class A state champions.
For tickets to the Minnesota Twins Tip of the Cap to Town Ball on September 10th, visit twinsbaseball.com/townball.
And the scoreboard still immaculate for both of these teams as bottom third comes up for Webster in the third inning. Max Drexel, Peter Grassel, and Adam Schmitz to do battle with that man. Colin Lovell, who was struck out 2 in the first 2 innings. Here's Drexel. There's Lovell. Look in, and now Drexel stepped out briefly, now ready to go. Slightly open stance at the plate, waggles the bat, and here's the pitch. It is a strike called. 0-1. Now the 0-1 delivery. Swung on, sawed him off too. They're going to run out of game bats. Round ball picked up at third base, and gets away. And is that going to be a hit or not? We'll see. They're scoring an error on that play on Heichel at third base. So Drexel reaches. He's the first base runner of the game, and here is Peter Grassel. Now Lovell works in. And charging in from third base, a show bunt, and a strike taken there by Grassel. And boy, Heichel was right up there. Heichel again in very tight at third base. And the pitch. He takes outside, and it's 1-1. Oh, and they appeal, and it is a strike. And it's now no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 delivery. Again, showing bunt, pulls back, and offered. So it's strike 3. Third strikeout for Lovell. And here's Schmitz. Runner at first base, 1 out. The pitch swung on and a line right back to the pitcher. They're going to double off the runner. Schmitz lines into a double play. 1-3 the play, and 1 error. Nobody left, and Lovell has faced the minimum through 2.5. No score here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
Back now for the bottom of the third inning. And Peter Twitey will face the bottom third of the Milroy order. That's Jacob Pletz, Anthony Dolan, and Moses Dolan. An alert play on the mound by Lovell to spear that line drive and double off the runner at first base to end the inning with a double play.
We have the bottom of the third inning for Milroy. PA number 21, Jacob White.
Now, White's the DH, standing in for the first time. And the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Again, a fastball right past him for strike one. Well, he's thrown 22 pitches, 18 strikes in 2 innings. Here's the 0-1, and that is a little bit low. So he's human after all. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that's just off the plate, and it's 2-1. Pitch coming, swung on, ground ball towards third base, cut off there by Wareham, and he throws across a little high, but holding the bag is Arnott, and that retires Pletz for the first out. Here's Anthony Dolan, the center fielder.
Number 4, Anthony Dolan.
Now the pitch, half swing, 1 around, strike 1 to Dolan. Moses Dolan is on deck. But he winds and works 0-1, and that breaking ball is hard to lay off. That time it was low. 1 ball and a strike, but you can see the batters at the plate thinking about it. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's another one, and that's a strike. 1-2. Rochester has tacked on a run, and they lead Hamel 4-0. The game now in the 8th inning. And the pitch. Fastball just off the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Anthony Dolan with 1 down here in the bottom of the third. Whitey is ready, and here comes his pitch. Hey, it's called. 3rd strike. And Anthony Dolan goes down. 4 strikeouts for Twitey, and now it'll bring up Moses Dolan, the number 9 hitter in the order. Very nice deep blue sunset. Off to our right here, a breaking ball misses the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. And the pitch. That's up. And it's 2-0. Whitey winds and works. Strike call, 2-1. Whitey looks in. Winds up, and here comes his 2-1. Breaking pitch is fouled back to the netting, and it's 2-2. Lovell has faced the minimum for Milroy. And Whitey trying to join him here with a 2-2 count on the number 9 man Dolan. Here's the pitch, and he's off the plate. That is his first 3-ball count of the game. And it's 3-2. Whitey looks in, and here is the 3-2 pitch swung on, and that is fouled away on the first base side. Dolan stays alive. Whitey looks in, gold chain hanging around his neck. Winds, and here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and Dolan goes down. Actually, both Dolans go down on strikes. Whitey struck out 5 his first trip through the order. Both pitchers have faced the minimum after 3, no score. On to the 4th next on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
PrepSpotlight.tv made history in 2020 by live streaming every game of the Town Ball State Tournament. History is happening again. PrepSpotlight.tv has been great, but it's becoming greater. Introducing NSPN.tv. The Neighborhood Sports Network launches this week with end-to-end coverage of a fantastic Minnesota sports tradition, Town Ball. See every game for a new fan-friendly monthly fee. Join for Town Ball State Tournament games, then stay for the high school and college seasons. NSPN.tv will provide subscribers with an abundant supply of local sports content, featuring live events called by local play-by-play professionals, comprehensive highlights, feature stories, weekly shows, documentaries, and video podcasts. Welcome to the Neighborhood. NSPN.tv.
No score, no runs, no hits, no errors for Webster. No runs, no hits, and 1 error for Milroy. How good has the pitching been? Well, they've only had 1 ball hit out of the infield in the entire game. Webster hasn't done it yet, and they send the top of the order to the plate, and it's Whitey getting his second look.
Webster Sox pitcher number 18, White.
Now Lovell with 3 strikeouts and no walks, ready to go. Here's the pitch. Whitey swings and he fouls it away on the first base side for strike 1. Just 27 pitches to get the first 9 outs for Lovell. He's thrown 21 strikes. He's been every bit as good. And here is the 0-1. Taken for strike 2. Whitey, a strikeout victim, looking his first time up. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Whitey takes a fastball low, and it's 1-2. He's needed only 6 pitches in each of the last 2 innings to get 6 outs. Here's the 1-2 delivery. That is off the plate, and it's even now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. End of a long and fun day of baseball here with a tight one in the top of the 4th in our last game. Here's the pitch on the way. Swung on and lined down the right field line, and that's going to tail away foul for long foul ball for Whitey, and the count holds 2-2. Pitcher against pitcher. Whitey ready, and the 2-2 on the way from Lovell. Taken low and in, and it's the second 3-ball count for him. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And here is the 3-2 delivery. Swung on, and that is sliced foul into the netting. Count holds. comes Level 3-2 again. Swung on and chopped over the mound to his right. Peterson picks it up, throws on to first base, and it's dropped by Isaac Dolan at first base. Be another error. And the error has been given on that play to Peterson, which is, well, one of two ways you could do it, I suppose. We try to use a board. And here's Prohaska. Friday aboard. And the second error of the game against Milroy. Here's the pitch. Bunt shown, and strike one is Prohaska unable to get the ball down. And you can see Michael at third base, where you will be when he runs into the screen here. He's going to be right up. There you see it. Watch him come in. Here's the 0-1. He swings and grounds one to first base. Off the first baseman, Dolan. Throw to second for a force. Did they get him? Yes. Bang, bang play at second base, and Prohaska grounds into a fielder's choice. And Pridey is gunned down at second base, 3-6. Here's Wareham. Fouled out to first base his first time up, and we'll see again if they try to bunt the runner over. Mighty unhappy there as he might have been in at second base. And here is Wareham. Over to first base, runner gets back. Well, Lovell is ready. Here comes what we think is the first pitch of this at-bat. We'll see. Long pause, and now time called. So maybe not yet. Now Lovell sets, and here's the pitch. Inside with a fastball. Wareham takes it. 1 ball and no strikes. Will Arnott is on deck. And again, 3 games tomorrow here in Dundas, and we'll have them all for you. Here's a 1-0. Taken, breaking ball over for a strike, 1-1. Lovell working a little more slowly with a runner on base here. 1 out, 1 on in the fourth. And the pitch. That is low. 2 balls and a strike. Umpire gave it a good long look and then said, "Nah, I don't think so." 2-1. Now Lovell sets, and here's his pitch. Breaking ball over. That was a nice pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count evens on Wareham. Prohaska, the runner, getting his lead at first base. 2-2. Called, third strike on the outside corner, and Wareham is the 4th strikeout victim of Colin Lovell.
First baseman number 25, Will Arndt.
And here is Will Arndt, the first baseman. And here's the pitch. Arndt takes a breaking ball on the corner for strike 1. And Jake Delilah's on deck. Wearing lucky 13 if Arndt is able to keep the inning going here. 2 out, 1 on. As Lovell comes set. And here's the 0-1. That is off the plate. Fastball 1-1 outside. Lovell looks in for the sign. Now 1-1. Swung on and hit in the air to right center field. Moses Dolan parked under it, and he makes the catch. And Arndt is retired. The first ball for Webster out of the infield in the 4th inning. Another error and 1 left. And we play 3.5. No score here from Dundas on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
PrepSpotlight.tv made history in 2020 by live streaming every game of the Town Ball State Tournament. History is happening again. PrepSpotlight.tv has been great, but it's becoming greater. Introducing NSPN.tv. The Neighborhood Sports Network launches this week with end-to-end coverage of a fantastic Minnesota sports tradition, Town Ball. See every game for a new fan-friendly monthly fee. Join for Town Ball State Tournament games, then stay for the high school and college seasons. NSPN.tv will provide subscribers with an abundant supply of local sports content, featuring live events called by local play-by-play professionals, comprehensive highlights, feature stories, weekly shows, documentaries, and video podcasts. Welcome to the neighborhood. NSPN.tv.
Bottom half of the 4th for Milroy, and it's the top of the order for their second look at Peter Twitey, and he has befuddled them to this point. 5 out of the first 9 going down on strikes, and here is Dominic Dolan, who's the only Milroy player to hit the ball out of the infield so far with a fly out to center field his first time up. And there's a fly down the right field line that's going to get into foul territory. Long run, and almost getting to it is Belial in the corner, and it just fell beyond his reach for strike 1. So they'll trade baseballs here, that one having been hit. Buckman with 3 more runs against Cannon Falls. They lead at 6-0 in the 5th inning. Rochester and Hamel now in the 9th inning, 4-0 the Royals over the Hamel Hawks. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball over, 0-2. Whitey looks in, and here comes his 0-2. Swung on, and just a piece of it to stay alive at the plate for Dominic Dolan. Dominic, Anthony, and Moses. The 3 Dolans. And Bob, Ezekiel, and Neil are the coaches, base coaches and bench coaches for this team. So 6 Dolans out there. Here's the 0-2, swung on and fouled at the plate again. I mean, I've heard of teams with lots of family members on them. I call high school sports a lot, and you see teams where you have a lot of brothers and sisters, and you see Corey Koski playing with his 3 sons here in Town Ball, but I don't think I've seen a team that's got 6 players or coaches, for that matter, with the same name. 6 Dolans for the Irish. 0-2 pitch coming. And that one tails away, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Whitey ready, looks in again, 1-2. Swung on, and that's hit towards the gap in right center field. Well hit. Belial going back for it, and it's past him. It's going to go to the fence. And now rounding second base. Dolan on the fly, heading for third. And he is in with a triple. 3 bags for Dolan. First hit for Milroy. First hit for either team, for that matter. And that's going to bring up Tyler Peterson. And Milroy now with runner at third base and nobody out, and the infield coming up here for Webster, they realize the importance of the first run here. It's the first hit for either team. Peterson struck out swinging the first time, and here is his pitch. And that is the way it gets in the dirt, but it's not far enough to advance Dolan. 1 ball and no strikes. Ben Heichel is on deck. Tough spot here for Whitey, third base, nobody out. And here's a high fly ball to right center field. Tagging up at third base, Dolan. Belisle makes the catch in short right field, and a good throw to the plate. And it's not far enough to score Dolan. Peterson flies out for the first out of the 4th inning, and here's Heichel, who grounded to second his first time up. And the first pitch to him. Breaking pitch is outside for ball 1. Derek Smith on deck. Infield remains up for Webster, and here's the pitch. Breaking ball on the inside corner. 1-1. He's lived on that part of the plate for the whole contest here. Whitey has, and the pitch has been there for him throughout. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and grounded down the line in the right field. A base hit. Dolan will score, rounding first. Heichel heading towards second base. A long, accurate throw is on the bag, and he is safe. It's a double. Boy, Belisle just threw a dart out of the right field corner on the fly to second base. And Heichel just got in there. Dolan scores the first run of the game, and Milroy leads at 1-0. Runner at second base, 1 out. Whitey ready, and he steps off. And with the runner at second base, Drexel will come out and talk to his starting pitcher. Milroy draws first blood here in the bottom of the 4th. Dominic Dolan's triple and Heichel's double, driven in the first run of the game. Whitey looks in, and here's the pitch, and that is a strike called. 0-1 to Derek Smith, who grounded to second base his first time up, and he doesn't think he'll like that call as a word for the plate umpire. And here's the 0-1. Swung on and popped straight up to shoot behind the plate. Drexel looking for it, and he can't make the play. And a high pop foul lands unmolested. 2 strikes to count to Smith. So the cleanup man gets a life here for Milroy. And the 0-2. Just off the plate with a fastball, 1-2. Now Whitey ready. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, and that's hit in the air behind second base. Prohaska goes back for it, and he will make the catch. And Heichel will hold second base. 2 down here in the 4th, and here's Isaac Dolan, struck out swinging his first time up. Milroy has scored first in this game and have a runner at second base with 2 out. Now the pitch. Swung on and fouled away on the first base side, and that's going to get out of play. Strike 1 to Dolan. Jared Shutter is on deck. And the pitch drops down there and misses outside. One ball and one strike, so the arm slot is just a little bit different there.
But still, I was like she was scraping even my skin, everything.
Righty ready, and here he comes. There's that three-quarter breaking ball over, and it's a ball and 2 strikes to Dolan. Whitey looks in, and here is his 1-2. Swung on and fouled at the plate. Count holds at a ball and 2 strikes. Now Whitey comes ready for the belt. 1-2, and he got him looking on the outside corner, and Isaac Dolan is a strikeout victim for the second time. 6 strikeouts for Twitey, but Milroy scores a run on 2 hits. No errors, and they leave 1. We played 4 innings. Milroy leads it 1-0 here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
You should feel good about where you and your money are headed. We can help you build a better relationship with your money, starting with our free Simply Better checking account. When you open an account, you'll also receive a free gift. Get started today. Think Bank. Meet your money.
Such news! It's everything I ever wanted.
Top 5 coming up, and it's going to be 5, 6, and 7 to the plate for Webster. It'll be Delisle, Eknes, and Drexel. We'll do battle here with Colin Lovell, who struck out 4. 1 in each inning, and has walked nary a soul, both the base runners reaching by errors. He has faced 1 over the minimum through 4 innings. And here's Delisle, grounded back to the pitcher his first time up. Now the pitch. Fastball catches the outside corner for strike 1. And Lovell works quickly. Here he comes, 0-1. Swing and a miss. Delisle. Break the pitch low and in. 2 strikes, the count. Eknes on deck. And that will bring Smith out to the mound. I don't know if he crossed him up on that pitch or not, but just a quick word for the pitcher, and then heads back to the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swung on and grounded into the hole and into left field. A base hit for Delisle. That's the first hit for the Sox. Went the other way and grounded a single into left field. And here's Jake Eknes. First hit for Webster. And of course, the old rule of official scoring comes into play. Make sure the first one is clean, and that was. And we have a runner at first base for Webster. Sam Wareham, number 16. Hamill losing to Rochester 4-0. That score just announced. So Wareham, pinch runner. As Eknes stands in, strikeout victim his first time up. And the pitch. Swung on and fouled away on the first base side. A little bit of a flat-footed swing there from Eknes, but got bat on the ball anyhow. Strike 1. Lovell is ready. He sets, and here he comes. Swung on, and that's hit towards the gap in left center. Long run for Shetter. That is going to drop and get to the wall. And Ware Brown's third on the fly. He will score standing. It's an RBI double for Eknes. And the game is tied at 1. Jake Eknes. First time they've pulled Lovell in this game. RBI double ties the game. And here's Drexel, the catcher. Eknes at second base, nobody out. Webster playing its first ever state tournament game and just scored its first run. Infield is in at the corners looking for a bunt here. And pitcher and catcher can't get on the same sheet of music, so there's a time called at the plate. Swears the bunt and bunts it foul. Does Drexel. Strike one. Bunting. See teams that like to do it, and there's not a lot of people that still can. When you look at it, the longtime youth coach that told me that once he coached a team and a coach put a bunt sign on, figuring everybody on the team knew how to bunt. Player held one hand on each end of the bat, and the ball hit him right in the chest. And the ball fouled back to the screen as Drexel again tries to bunt his teammate over, and it's 2 strikes now. And Isaac Dolan still in at first base. Still thinking a 2-strike bunt is a possibility. There's the pitch. And the pitch is low and away. Drexel takes it, and it's 1-2. Peter Grossel on deck, the shortstop for Webster. He's come back and tied the game here in the 5th.
Do you think I'm capable? Yeah, I know you're capable. You're going to start doing beach body?
Now a throw to second base is behind the shortstop, Dominic Dolan, and into center field. And luckily for Dolan, his momentum took him into the runner, and Eknes was unable to get up and potentially advance to third. I don't know that it would have been far enough for him to move up anyway, but all possibility removed when Dolan crashed into him. 1 ball and 2 strikes. But Eknes had a real big lead at second base, and they threw back to him. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. He strikes out Drexel. Struck out 1 in every inning so far. Lovell with 5 on the night. And here's Peter Grossel, the shortstop, with go-ahead run at second base and 1 down. Here in the Webster 5th inning. Pitch. Check swing, a appeal, and probably don't appeal. He just called the strike himself. Grossel, the plate umpire, called the check swing himself for strike 1. Grossel struck out looking his first time. Here's the pitch. On the corner with a fastball, and it's 2 strikes to count now. Webster starts single-double to the 5th inning here, and now trying to get that runner to third base. Grossel, though, down 2 strikes with 1 out. Lovell looks in. Comes set, and here's his pitch. That is in the dirt, it gets away. And Eknes will take third on the wild pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Grossel, so after not hitting a ball out of the infield for the first 4 innings, Webster now has tied the game and has the go-ahead run 90 feet from the plate. One ball and 2 strikes. Lovell will work from a windup, and here's the 1-2 pitch. And that is on the corner for strike 3, and Grossel is a strikeout victim. Second straight strikeout for Lovell. He's got 6 now, and that's going to leave it up to Adam Schmitz, the left fielder. Go-ahead run is at third base with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. In a 1-1 game. Now Lovell winds up, and here's his pitch. Breaking ball over for a strike, taking a page out of Twitey's playbook there. Going off speed on the first pitch and finding the corner. Schmitz lined into a double play. His first time up, line right back to the pitcher. 0-1 coming. Breaking ball, that catches the outside corner, and it's 0-2. So after giving up the single and double to start the inning, Lovell's been literally unhittable. Struck out the last 2. And is on the verge here with Schmitz. Here's the pitch. That's off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Top of the order on deck. Webster will flip the next batter here as Twitey stands in the on-deck circle waiting for trip number 3. Now Lovell winds. Here's his 1-2. And a big sweeping breaking ball swung on and missed by Schmitz. So after giving up the single and double, Lovell strikes out the side, but Webster ties the game with a run on 2 hits. No errors, and they leave 1. We play 4.5, and we're tied at 1 here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
All season long, you've gathered with friends, neighbors, and family at ball yards all across Minnesota.
Still going, gone! A home run!
Diamonds that define hundreds of communities. Town Ball binds together our passion for baseball and our hometowns. And on September 10th, the cornerstone of Minnesota baseball, Target Field, will host a party for all those who play, watch, and support Town Ball. The Twins host the Guardians at 6:10 p.m. Prior to the game, the champions will be honored in a ceremony at Town Ball Tavern, and all Town Ballers will be invited down to the field for a special pregame ceremony. Wear your team colors and enjoy a special night at Target Field.
Field Scallon back, has it measured. That's it! Air Freight Unlimited, your Class A state champions.
For tickets to the Minnesota Twins Tip of the Cap to Town Ball on September 10th, visit twinsbaseball.com/townball.
Bottom of the 5th coming up here for Milroy, and it'll be 6, 7, and 8 due up. Cheddar, Platts, and Anthony Dolan to face Peter Twitey, who struck out 6, walked none.
And
Cheddar now will stand in for the second time. Struck out swinging his first. Close stance, right up on the plate. And here's a pitch swung on and fouled back. For strike 1. Crowding the plate does not seem to bother Twitey. He is not afraid to work either corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that check swing, fouled back of the net, and that cost Cheddar strike 2 the count. Now the windup and the 0-2 delivery. That is off the plate with a fastball wide. It's a 61st pitch for Twitey in this game. 44 strikes. Here's the pitch swung on, sawed off, a little looper into short left center, and it's going to drop for a base hit. Good pitch there. Cheddar hit it, and it's a little parachute single out into left center field. Leadoff batter aboard in the 5th for Milroy, and here's Platts. Grounded out to third base his first time up, and sometimes you can make exactly the pitch you want and exactly the place you want, and sometimes the other guy just makes a great play. Cheddar fought it off for a base hit. Fastball right through there for a strike to Platts, who is 0 for 1. 2 of the 3 Dolans 0-8, Anthony and Moses. Pitch. Going on, and that hit the catcher in the mask and then still went up into the netting. 2 strikes. Whitey works, swung on, and that is hacked away over the first base dugout. A foul ball. And the count continues to hold at 2-2. Whitey working 0-2, swung on, and that's grounded to short. Double play ball. Grassel steps on the bag, throws to first. There it is. (6-3) the play, and here's Anthony Dolan, the center fielder. Struck out looking his first time. Whitey, with the bases clear, works, starts him on the a breaking ball rather on the inside corner. But it's a little bit low. 1 ball and no strikes. Whitey ready, and here he comes. That is 2-0 inside. The first time he has done that, by my book, tonight. Falling behind 2-0. Right-hander ready, and here he comes. Going away. They want to appeal. And he did go. So first base umpire said Dolan could not check his swing, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 delivery. On the corner. A good breaking ball, 2-2. Whitey back now on level terms. Falling behind 2-0. Batter steps out. Now we'll get a reset here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And here's the pitch. Swung on, and that's slap foul out of play on the first base side. Count rides. 2 balls and 2 strikes as we're playing in the bottom of the 5th inning. Buckman tacks on another run. The Billy Goats lead the Cannon Falls Bears 6-0 in the 7th inning. Rochester has won their game as a called 3rd strike to Anthony Dolan ends the 5th inning. He has been caught looking both times. 7 strikeouts for Whitey. 1 hit and nobody left. We have played 5. It's 1-1 here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
Good pitchers duel here in Dundas as we move on to the top of the 6th inning. Milroy and Webster locked up in a 1-1 duel, and a pitcher's battle here. Lovell has struck out 7 for Milroy. Whitey has struck out 7 for Webster. Neither pitcher has walked the batter. We're ready to play the 6th inning. It'll be the top of the order due up for Webster. And Whitey will start things off. He is 0 for 2, reached on an error his last time up and struck out looking. And we got a re-entry here for Webster. As pitch on the way. Fastball is up. And Whitey takes it, ball 1. Pitch on the way. And that is fouled straight back. 1-1. Prohaska and Wareham on deck. Actually, Prohaska on deck, Wareham to follow. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a pitch is up, and it is 2-1. As we're calling 37 innings of baseball in a day will do to you. Here's the 2-1 delivery. Breaking ball over. And a beauty there, 2-2. Twitey trying to start things here. The 3rd trip through the order for Webster in the 6th inning. There's a windup and the pitch. Swung on and lifted foul on the first base side. That will get out of play.
Another $1 ball. $1 courtesy of Chapel Brewing in Dundas. It's right down the end of the straight here. And one who's putting an award-winning Duke's Pilsner.
So the count holds, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here is the delivery from Lovell. Swung on, and that's fouled away. On the first base side again, and the count remains 2-2. Pitch counts are still real good for both pitchers. 62 through 5 innings for Lovell. 47 strikes, which is remarkable. And here's the 2-2 delivery. Swung on, and that's lifted into short right. So actually not going to get that far as Isaac Dolan will make the play at first base. It's a pop out for Twitey. And here's Prohaska, who grounded to second base and reached on a fielder's choice, so he is 0 for 2. We'll play a 1-1 game in the 6th inning. And the winner will get Monticello next. There's a foul ball. It goes back to the screen for Prohaska. That game a week from tomorrow, 1:30 here at Dundas.
I have a changing mat you can lay on.
0-1. Half swing. Did he go? He did not. And the pitch just a bit outside. This time literally is not a Harry Doyle version. There's a 1-1. Taking low with a fastball there, and Prohaska's aboard or ahead 2-1 in the count. Now Lovell winds up, and here is his 2-1. That is just outside, and it's 3-1 to Prohaska. Lovell ready, and here comes his 3-1 delivery. Swung on and grounded to third base. Heichel up with it. There was a cross, and it is in time to get Prohaska, and that's the second out. And here's Will Wareham, fouled out to first base and struck out looking, 0 for 2. Now Lovell looks in, and here's the pitch. That is a breaking ball low and in, 1 ball and no strikes. Only inning so far where Lovell does not have a strikeout, but he struck out 7 here. And pitched himself a nice, tidy little ball game, and here's the 1-0. There's a strike called on the outside corner. Both pitchers running into trouble and allowing 1 run, but by comparison with some of the things we've seen today, that's hardly nothing. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that one skips in there, and it's 2-1. Almost pitch count now in the mid-70s. And here is the 2-1 coming. Swing and a miss. And he did get a piece of it, actually, and I want to go back to the screen, 2-2. Lovell's still got plenty of hop on that fastball. Now he winds. Here comes the 2-2. Swung on and looped foul down the first base side. That will get out of play. Still 2-2. And the Polecats await the winner. tight ball game so far. Now level ready, and here is the 2-2 delivery. Swung on and chopped towards short, charging Dominic Dolan. Throw to first, and it pulls the first baseman off the bag. An infield hit for Will Wareham. And here is Will Arndt, the first baseman. Wareham with a scratch single here. And Arndt with a chance now, the number 4 man on the order. Each team with a run of 3 hits now. Arndt takes a strike, a fastball over. 0-1. And Belial is on deck, came in on the re-entry after Sam Worsham raced around to score ahead of the double by Eknes. The 4th inning, and here's the pitch. That's low and away, and a stop made by Smith. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now Lovell looks in. There's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. A little bit late there, but Arndt didn't have a chance of catching up to it in any event. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Lovell looks in. And the 1-2. Runner goes. Pitch is low, and a throw to second base is right on the bag. And caught stealing is Wareham to end the inning. And Will Arndt will be the batter when the 7th inning comes, as Webster is turned away, 1 hit and nobody left after 5.5. It is 1-1 here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Star Tribune covers high school sports as passionately as you live them. Don't miss a beat on the games you love. Check out Star Tribune all day, every day for the latest prep news, scores, and so much more.
Bottom of the 6th inning here in Dundas. And it'll be 9-1-2 due up against Peter Twitey in the home half. Moses Dolan, Dominic Dolan, and Tyler Peterson.
Way up the bottom of the 6th inning for the Milroy Irish, right fielder number 1, Moses Dolan.
Dolan struck out looking his first time up. Whitey was 7 Ks, and here is the first pitch of the bottom of the 6th, and there's a strike called. Whitey at 72 pitches through 5 innings, 53 of them strikes. Right-hander winds, and here he comes again, 0-1, and that one is a little bit low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Whitey retired the first 9 men that he faced, but since then his second trip through the order has allowed 3 hits and a run. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and a ground ball to third base between hops. Wareham picks it up, throws across, and gets his man. One gone in the sixth. That flips the order, and here's Dominic Dolan, who is 1 for 2. He tripled in the fourth and scored the only run for Milroy.
I can hold you, Jackie. Oh, have another leg.
Bottom of the sixth inning. As Peter Twitty winds up, and his first pitch, swing and a miss. Milroy has been taking a lot of first pitches. That time, figuring you're going to see a strike, Dolan was up there hacking and missed the breaking ball. 0-1. There's a fastball away. 1-1.
I knew that. That's exactly what. Yeah.
Whitey working quickly. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and grounded towards second base. Prohaska throws on to first and just did get him. Dominic Dolan hustling down the line, but still caught for the second out. 4-3 the play, and here's Tyler Peterson. Peterson is 0 for 2. Struck out swinging in the first and flew out to right field in the fourth. And now the pitch. And there's a fastball that's up. And a rare miss on the first pitch for Twitty. 1 ball and no strikes to Peterson. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Pitch darted underneath his bat. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sixth inning. And the 1-1 delivery. Half swing, did he? He did not. And it's 2-1. Peterson ready. Twitty into the line, and there's a 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Right-hander ready. Not letting Moss grow under his feet. Blazes a fastball away. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So again, a rare 3-ball count. Twitty is ready. Here comes the 3-2. Inside corner of the breaking ball, and he got Tyler Peterson looking. Lovely pitch. Strikeout number 8 for Twitty, and we played 6 full here. It's a 1-1 game, Milroy and Webster on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
You should feel good about where you and your money are headed. We can help you build a better relationship with your money, starting with our free Simply Better checking account. When you open an account, you'll also receive a free gift. Get started today. Think Bank. Meet your money.
We go to the 7th and a 1-1 tie. Good ball game here from Dundas. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for Webster. 1 run, 3 hits, and 2 errors for Milroy. Jeff Papers with you here on the brand new Neighborhood Sports Network. Buckman continues to pull away from Cannon Falls, 7-0 in the 8th inning. And Rochester defeated the Hamel Hawks 4-0. Earlier today, Watkins over Pierce 6-5. And we got a pinch hitter here for Will Arendt, and that is Thorberg. Arendt was at the plate when Wareham was thrown out, stealing to end the 6th. And here's the pitch. Shows bunt and takes ball 1. Open stance at the plate, and they've got him played straight away. Lovell is ready, and here comes the 1-0. This time does offer, and takes strike 1. Level ready. 1-1 coming. And there is a bunt that's off the plate. Winds up rolling foul. And it's 2 strikes and a ball to Thornburg here in the top of the 7th. Level is ready. There comes the 1-2 delivery, and that is away with a fastball. Tried to get him to flail away at a pitch off the plate. 2-2. Level winds, and here is his 2-2 delivery. That is away, and it's 3-2. Interesting battle here. Now the payoff pitch. As Level works, swung on, and it's grounded into the hole and into left field. A base hit and a pitch single for Thornburg. And that is hit number 4 for Webster. All of them coming in the last 3 innings. And here's Belial. Singled his last time up. And now Heike will come in on the grass at third base.
Oh my God. This reminds me of monkeys that go, whoa.
Belial now takes a fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. Jake Eknes, he of the RBI double, is on deck. Level comes set. And here is the 0-1. That is a little bit outside, and it's 1-1. Thornburg has practically no lead at first base as you take a look at him. You can't see him from here, but trust me, it's about a step and a half. 1 ball and 1 strike, and here's the pitch. That's low and in, the fastball, and it's 2-1. Now, Level starting to slow down a little bit. Runner at first base and now behind in the count. And here's the pitch. Breaking ball, and that is inside, and it's 3-1. Second straight 3-ball count we've seen. Now the 2-1 swung on, and that is grounded into the hole and into right field. Another hit. Thornburg will stop at second base. And Belial is 2 for 3. First and second, nobody out here in the 7th inning, and Eknes coming to the plate. And Colin Lovell in a little bit of a jam here. This is the first time in the game he's had more than 1 runner on base to face. Eknes doubled the right center field his last time up to drive in Webster's run. So we'll play in the 7th inning. First and second, nobody out, and Isaac Dolan is on the grass at first base. And there's a fastball that's off the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. Drexel is on deck. Now time called as the battle of wills there is fought to a standoff, and Eknes takes time. Now moving up in the box, he's standing forward in the batter's box a little bit. 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch, and that is up and away, and it's 2-0. And now we're going to get a timeout and the talk on the mound. I don't see anybody warming up in the bullpen from Milroy. Another player running down the line here, but I don't know if there's a pitcher or catcher, if he's just getting some exercise. 2 balls and no strikes. There's a 2-0. Swing and a miss. He threw a fastball past him, and Eknes wanted that one. Got the green light on 2-0 and came up empty. Now, two and one. Swung on and line to left, a base hit. Thorberg being waved. He ran right through a stop sign, and the throw to the plate is not in time. And Thorberg scores. Eknes with a single to left, and it's 2-1 Webster. So Webster takes the lead here in the top of the 7th inning, and in so doing, Thorberg ran right through a stop sign at third base and made it pay off as Smith was unable to hold the throw. And here's Drexel, 0 for 2, reached on an error and struck out. Webster leading at 2-1 here in the top of the 7th. And the pitch, that's low and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Now we have activity in the Milroy bullpen, but it's too dark down there and I can't get a number, so we'll just see if that changes at all. 1 ball and no strikes to Max Drexel. There's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. A fastball. 1-1. 3 straight hits to start the 7th inning for Webster. And the pitch, scoring a bunt, putting it down, a nice bunt down the third baseline. That is going to be a base hit. The catcher, Max Drexel, lays down a perfect bunt past the pitcher on the third base side. That loads the bases. Belisle to third, Eknes to second, and that is going to bring a timeout in the conference here for Milroy, and we'll see if that is it for Colin Lovell, who has pitched himself such a nice ball game tonight. But 4 straight hits to start the 7th inning. 4 singles, 1 of the bunt variety, and that was just artfully placed by Drexel. We talked about people maybe not being able to bunt anymore. He certainly can. And they're going to stay with him. Of course, for those of you that are joining us late, Colin Lovell is a draftee for Milroy from the Wyndham Pirates. And here's Grosso, the shortstop, caught looking twice. Infield up at all 4 stations for the Irish. Trail 2-run, bases loaded, nobody out. Lovell in a jam. Here's the pitch. Swung on and chopped fouled on the third base side. And Adam Schmitz, the left fielder, waiting on deck, but anything on the ground is coming home here for Milroy. Here's the 0-1. On the corner for strike 2. Of course, coming home did not matter to Maple Lake earlier tonight, as Stark scored the winning run on what would have been a forced play at the plate, but it didn't work out. Catcher did not have his foot on the plate and could not record an out as a result, and the winning run scored. 2 strikes to count, and Lovell backs up a little bit. Now he wants to talk to Smith, and out he comes. Can understand the communication there, as they have not obviously played together. No balls and 2 strikes. Let's see how much Lovell has left in the tank here. No balls and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and hit in the air to right field. Going back on it is Moses Dolan, and he makes the catch, tagging at third, and scoring is Belial, and it is 3-1. Sacrifice fly for Grassel. And as you might imagine, we have a large number of Webster fans sitting right in front of our crowd mic. So they are making their voices heard. Belial scores. Other runners hold their bases. First and second, 1 out for Schmitz. It was 0 for 2. Lined in with double play and struck out swinging, but 2 across in the 7th for Webster. The first ever state tournament game, and going to make it count. 3-1. And there's a fastball on the outside corner for a strike. Nothing in 1. And the pitch. That is low and in. And it's a ball and a strike. Double play still in order here, of course, with 1 out. Middle infield, a double play depth. Isaac Dolan at first base is in on the edge of the grass. Now time called. Plate umpires, there's players running down the line here, presumably ready to go. One coming. That is away, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Order about to flip again for the 3rd time for Webster. Now Lovell sets and just missed. Breaking ball off the plate. 3 balls and a strike. First and second, 1 out, top of the 7th. Webster with 2 across here, and they lead it by a pair. Here's a 3-1. Swung on and hit high in the air in the infield. And a foul ball. It's going over towards the dugout and will land right in front of the Webster dugout. And, of course, neither Irish player getting any help from the dugout as far as how much room he's got. The ball lands foul. And the count is now 3-2. Now, Lovell comes set, and here's the 3-2 delivery. Fastball swung on the ground to the second. Might be 2. Peterson, the Dolan to first, and he beat it. So they get the force out at second base anyway. Schmitz reaches on a fielder's choice, just a little bit too slowly hit. Drexel is forced 4-6. Eknes to third with 2 out. And here is Peter Twitey for the 4th time for Webster. He is 0 for 3. Now runners at the corners. And 2 down. Whitey is ready. Lovell is ready. And the pitch. Swung on and looped to left center field. Down for a hit. And in to score is Eknes. It is 4-1. Peter Twitey, who has done it all tonight. He's on the mound and pitched a wonderful game, and now he's got his first hit. Looping single to left. Eknes scores. And Schmitz to second base. And the score is 4-1. Going to get a pinch runner now for Webster. Alex Brewer, number 17, is coming in to run for Twitey, and you would expect that with your pitcher there. You don't want him running the bases. We're going to get a pitching change now. And we'll take a break with the score 4-1 Webster here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
PrepSpotlight.tv made history in 2020 by live streaming every game of the Town Ball State Tournament. History is happening again. PrepSpotlight.tv has been great, but it's becoming greater. Introducing NSPN.tv. The Neighborhood Sports Network launches this week with end-to-end coverage of a fantastic Minnesota sports tradition, Town Ball. See every game for a new fan-friendly monthly fee. Join for Town Ball State Tournament games, then stay for the high school and college seasons. NSPN.tv will provide subscribers with an abundant supply of local sports content, featuring live events called by local play-by-play professionals, comprehensive highlights, featured stories, weekly shows, documentaries, and video podcasts. Welcome to the neighborhood. NSPN.tv.
New pitcher is Luke Gilbertson, number 23, and he is another of the draftees from the Windham Pirates. Colin Lovell, 6 2/3 innings, 7 strikeouts, no walks, but he needed only 45 pitches to get the first 12 outs, and he's thrown 44 pitches in the last inning and a third. So he comes out, his total pitch count by my book, 111 with 75 strikes, and Gilbertson will inherit a situation where the third out is desperately required. Runners at first and second, and Brooks Prohaska coming to the plate. Luke Gilbertson, right-hander coming in, and he will face Prohaska. Righty-lefty matchup here. Here's the pitch. Sidearm fastball, and that's sliced over the screen by Prohaska for strike one. 2 gone here in the Webster 7th, and it's been a big inning. They've scored 3 runs. And Gilbertson now comes set, and there's his 0-1, and he does throw a sidearm pitch. It's roped into right field, down the line, and it's going to go towards the corner. Schmitz will score. Whitey around third, and here comes a throw to the plate, and he's safe. It is a 2-run double, and it is 6-1 for Webster. Prohaska got a pitch he could drive and did. Two-run double. Schmitz and the pinch runner Alex Beamer scoring. And it's a 5-run inning for Webster here in the 6th. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Wareham swinging from the heels here for strike one. So now Gilbertson trying to put out the fire here, and it does close the book on Lovell. There's a pitch swung on and hit in the air to left. Cheddar going over for it, and he makes the catch to retire Webster in the 7th inning. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs on 6 hits. And there were no errors. And 1 runner left on base. Stretch time here in Dundas, and it is a 6-1 game for Webster. Bottom of the 7th inning as you look at Peter Twitey in the game he has pitched for himself. 8 strikeouts, no walks. And some rough justice on Colin Lovell, who was charged with all 6 of the runs. His line doesn't look all that great, but 6 2/3 innings, 6 earned runs, 8 hits. Struck out 7, no walks, but that 7th inning was tough on him. He has certainly pitched much better than his line shows. But all eight of the hits, as a matter of fact, came in the 5th inning. He had 4 no-hit innings to start the game, and then Webster figured him out. Now we go to the bottom half. And Milroy now with a mountain to climb. Against Twitey, he was pitching well. Here's Heichel. 3-4-5 due up for Milroy, and here's a foul ball out of play on the third base side for strike 1. Twitey struck out 8 and walked no one. Now the 0-1 breaking ball is over for strike 2. So Webster, the offense comes through, and there's a foul behind third base, and wear him over. Does he have room? No, he doesn't. And what I had started to say was the offense with the foot on the gas, and now Triton going right after the Milroy hitters to try to put the hammer down here. 6-1 in the bottom of the 7th inning. Now the pitch. Breaking ball got him looking. 9 strikeouts for Twitey.
Hastings or Afton, and then Josh has an 8 a.m. hockey game. Afton, Hastings area. Or camper. Camping. They have a camper.
Last 6 of his strikeouts have been looking as Derek Smith takes a fastball away, 1 ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2. Twitey ready, and here is his pitch, and that is off the plate. 2 balls and no strikes. First 3 strikeouts swinging, the last 6 looking for Twitey, and here's the pitch. That one is low and in. And his first 3-0 count of the night here. On the windup, and here's the 3-0, and that is in the dirt, and the first walk of the ball game. As Smith draws a 4-pitch walk here in the 7th inning. First walk from Twitey, and here's Isaac Dolan, who has struck out twice, swinging and looking in the 2nd and the 4th. Actually, if you remember my comment earlier in the game about 6 Dolans, I reminded of the old Monty Python flying circus line who had a long, arduous journey and miscounted. It's actually 7, as 4 Dolans in the lineup and 3 on the bench. And there's a pitch low and away, and it's 2-0. And suddenly, Twitey has missed on 6 straight. Runner at first base. Helpful to have a 5-run lead, I suppose, but still, he's been around the plate all night, and that pitch is low and in, and it's 3-0. Isaac Dolan. And here comes the 3-0. That's up high, and 2 straight 4-pitch walks after 6 immaculate innings of control from Twitey, and now 1st and 2nd. And that is going to bring a trip to the mound. Chance to talk to the pitcher and tinker under the hood a little bit here and see what's going on, as Twitey has walked the last 2 men he's faced. 5 runs in the top of the frame for Webster. Now they're trying to keep Milroy off the board in the bottom half of the frame.
Outfielder number 16, Jared Cheddar.
Now Cheddar at the plate, and he is 1 for 2. And there's a fastball low and in. And it's 1-0. And the 1-0. There's a strike. And that broke the string at 9 as Cheddar takes a breaking ball in the corner. 1-1. And here's a high fly to center field. And here we going back on it, going back, and it's over his head. Derek Smith will round third. And he will come in to score. It is an RBI double for Jared Cheddar, and it is 6-2. 2 runners in scoring position, so Milroy may not be done. Straight away center field. Smith scores, and Isaac Dolan takes third. Now second and third with 1 out, and lead has been shaved to 4, and here's Jacob Plates, the DH, who is 0 for 2. Infield remains back, with the exception of the third baseman, Wareham, who's on the grass, and a pitch fouled away. Strike 1 to Plates, and now it's Anthony Dolan and Moses Dolan on deck for Milroy. It's won 29 games this year. They're not going to go quietly. There's a ground ball foul down third base way, and it's 2 strikes.
So how much was that month that you saw? Oh, 40.
Whitey looks in, and here is the 0-2. Fastball. That's away. 1-2. Might have overthrown that a little bit. Now he's ready, and here comes the 1-2. And that didn't miss by much. It's 2-2. Second and third with 1 out. He's still bringing pretty good heat here. His pitch count is approaching 100. And the pitch in the dirt, and it's full. 3-2. Whitey is ready, and here comes his 3-2 pitch. That is outside. He's walked the bases loaded in this inning. Dolan and Cheddar hold their bases. Third walk for Whitey, all of them in the 7th inning, and Anthony Dolan comes to the plate as the tying run. And we're going to get a pinch hitter for Dolan here for Milroy. Tyler Patterson, number 9, batting for Dolan. Presumably will re-enter. We will see. The plate umpire knows and tells only some. And there's Lucas Dolan coming into the game, so it's 8 Dolans. Dominic, Moses, Anthony, Lucas. And there's a pitch down low for ball 1 to Tyler Patterson, the pinch hitter here. Dolan struck out twice against Whitey. And there's a swing and a miss, and count is even at 1-1. Infield is at double play depth in the middle infield, corners in. And the 1-1 pitch swung on and squirted foul to the third base side. That gets out of play. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And this is an out that Peter Twitey could really use. Here's the 1-2. Slow curve just missed, and it's 2-2. Moses Dolan is on deck. Now the 2-2. Bang and a miss. He struck him out. And that's number 10 for Twitey. And his first swinging strikeout since the second inning. And here's Dolan. Bases loaded, 2 outs. He represents the tying run. He has struck out looking and bounced to third. He's 0 for 2. And Whitey ready, and here is his pitch. There's a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 10 strikeouts, 3 walks for Whitey. Now the 0-1 coming. And there's strike 2. He's worked both corners with fastballs, and now he's got Moses Dolan in an 0-2 hole. Now the 0-2 swung on and grounded towards second base. Prohaska on to first, and they get out of it, allowing only 1 run. Well, a chance missed there for Milroy, no doubt about it, but they do score a run on 1 hit. No errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We played 7 innings, and it is 6-2 Webster here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Will Arndt to lead off the 8th inning. Thornburg hit for him. Singled and started the big rally and scored in the 7th inning, and now Arndt back in on the re-entry. Takes a pitch low and away there from Gilbertson, who stumbled as he let go of that ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Now Gilbertson ready. Looks in for the sign and gets it. Here comes, well, no, they're going to call time at the plate instead. Aaron will back out. Belisle is on deck. And the pitch. Hit in the air to right field down the line. Moses Dolan going over for it, and he runs out of room. 1-1. Webster trying to win its first ever state tournament game and come from behind. Trailed 1-0 in the 4th. Scored a run on the 5th, 5 in the 7th, and they lead at 6-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Again, drop down at sidearm. Pitch is almost coming from behind his back as you look at the pitcher here, Gilbertson. That's tough to follow, especially against a dark background and a dark pitcher's shirt. Here's a pitch swung on, and that's hit high in the air to left center. He didn't do too badly there. Anthony Dolan is over, and it is off the fence, and it's going to be a double for Will Arendt. And that is his first hit in 3 trips. And here's Jake Belisle. That is the 10th hit of the game for Webster, all in the last 3+. Now Gilbertson in a bit of a hold here. Runner at second base. And nobody out. And here's a pitch. That is off the plate and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. No walks or strikeouts yet for Gilbertson. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Sidearm fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Picked up there by Dominic Dolan at Hopkins. And rounding third base to score is Aaron as the throw gets away. And now heading to second base on the throw to the plate is Belial, and it is 7-2. And the scoring on that's going to be an error. So there's no RBI for Belial. That's the third error against Milroy in this game. Still second base and nobody out. Now it's a 7-2 game for Webster. And Eknes at the plate, 2 for 3. Doubled and singled, scored a run and driven in a run. Swung on and fouled back to the netting. For strike one. Drexel is on deck as Webster keeps turning the screws here on Milroy, which won 29 games regular season. And now here's the 0-1. Inside and hit him. So a free base there for Eknes. Now nobody out and 2 runners on. And here is Drexel. We're going to get a pitching change. And coming in now for Milroy is Kenny Morris, number 6. We'll take a break while he warms up. Back with more after this.
PrepSpotlight.tv made history in 2020 by live streaming every game of the Town Ball State Tournament. History is happening again. PrepSpotlight.tv has been great, but it's becoming greater. Introducing NSPN.tv. The Neighborhood Sports Network launches this week with end-to-end coverage of a fantastic Minnesota sports tradition, Town Ball. See every game for a new fan-friendly monthly fee. Join for Town Ball State Tournament games, then stay for the high school and college seasons. NSPN.tv will provide subscribers with an abundant supply of local sports content, featuring live events called by local play-by-play professionals, comprehensive highlights, feature stories, weekly shows, documentaries, and video podcasts. Welcome to the neighborhood. NSPN.tv.
Kenny Morris, the new pitcher for the Irish, and you thought Gilbertson had a sidearm motion. Here's Morris, and he is nearly underhand, a submariner, or a submariner, I guess you could say. We're going to look at him warming up, and Gilbertson, 1/3 of an inning, allowed a run so far. It is responsible for the 2 runners on base. No strikeouts or walks, but 2 doubles. The error has not helped. 13 pitches, believe it or not, through 10 strikes, but sometimes the strikes are a little bit too good and they wind up in the gap. And now here is Drexel to face Morris with nobody out here in the Webster 8th on a run in. Here's the pitch. Squares the bunt. Puts it down, and that's a nice bunt. He might beat that out too. A long throw to first base, and they just do get him. Boy, a terrific play there by Drexel, hustling down the line. He bunted on his last time he was at the plate. This time it's a sacrifice for the first out. And here's Peter Grosso, the shortstop. Infield will come up again for the Irish. Scored a run to make it 7-2 and regain the run they lost in the bottom of the 6th to the Irish. On the pitch, Grasso swings and hits one towards the gap, Anthony Dolan is after it. He makes the catch on the run, and tagging at third base is Belial to score, and that makes it 8-2. Sacrifice fly for Grassel. He's got 2 of those tonight. Driven in 2 runs. And Eknes held second base. Schmitz at the plate. His run is unearned. And there's a strike called to Schmitz, who is 0 for 3, fielder's choice, and scored a run. And Webster has blown open a close ball game here with crooked numbers in the 7th and the 8th. And there's the pitch, and there's a base hit to right. Moses Dolan charging, and they're going to hold. Now he ran right through another stop sign, and a throw to the plate. And scoring standing up is Eknes. RBI single for Schmitz. That run is unearned as well, so the book is closed on Gilbertson. He allows 3 runs, 1 earned in 1/3 of an inning. 2 hits, and it's now a 9-2 game. And here's Twitey to lead things off again. The order flips, and he's up for the 5th time. He singled in the 7th inning and scored as Webster has put up 9 runs in the last 5 innings. And there is a Bender over for a strike. Prohaska on deck. Got 8 runs in the last 2 innings. 2 out. Morris works, and that is low. 1 ball and 1 strike.
So he went and looked at what and the meeting that with RA that 4 that will be on this year is where my roommate's in, so I'm hoping the RA's on.
Now Morris works, swing and a miss. Twitey hit for the downs there and did not connect. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Morris comes set. There's the 1-2. That's off the plate. 2-2. Webster went without a hit for the first 4 innings of this game and now has scored 9 runs and 11 hits in the 4 innings since. 2-2. Breaking ball off the plate, and the count is full now to Twitey. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Schmitz, the runner at first base now. As Webster continues to score runs. And the 3-2. That is ball 4. And Schmitz advances to second base, and here's Prohaska, who doubled for 2 runs his last time up in the 7th inning. And a 9-2 game. As Morris comes set, and here's the pitch. That is off the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. 2 unearned runs in so far. Both, actually everything that follows here. If anybody else scores, it's unearned. And the 1-0. That is well wide. 2 balls and no strikes. Prohaska ahead in the count now. Morris sets, and here's the 2-0, and that's low and away, and it gets by Smith and goes back to the screen. That's a wild pitch. And it's 3 balls and no strikes. 2 more out there in scoring position for Webster, and all of a sudden they're like a runaway train here as they've just blown up on the Irish. for the last 2 innings. 3 balls and no strikes, 2 down. And Morris works 3-0, and that is a breaking ball that is over for strike 1. Will Wareham is on deck for Webster. Now Morris sets, there's a 3-1, and that is on the corner. 3-2. Runners on, 2 out here in the 8th. 3 more for Webster. Now Morris sets, here's the 3-2, swung on, and a ground ball into left. That is a base hit. 1 run will score, and this time the runner at third base, Whitey, listens to the stop sign. And Prohaska drives in a run with a single to left field. With runners at the corners with 2 out, and it's 10-2 now for Webster. And we got another pitching change. Morris will come out of the game. It is a 10-2 game for Webster. We'll take another break while we get a pitching change back with more after this.
PrepSpotlight.tv made history in 2020 by live streaming every game of the Town Ball State Tournament. History is happening again. PrepSpotlight.tv has been great, but it's becoming greater. Introducing NSPN.TV. The Neighborhood Sports Network launches this week with end-to-end coverage of a fantastic Minnesota sports tradition, Town Ball. See every game for a new fan-friendly monthly fee. Join for Town Ball State Tournament games, then stay for the high school and college seasons. NSPN.TV will provide subscribers with an abundant supply of local sports content, featuring live events called by local play-by-play professionals, comprehensive highlights, feature stories, weekly shows, documentaries, and video podcasts. Welcome to the neighborhood. NSPN.TV.
Jared Shetter is the new pitcher. For Milroy, coming in from left field. See who takes his place out there. Can't catch a number. It's a little bit dark here, and he hasn't turned around, so. Kenny Morris, 2/3 of an inning. He allowed 2 hits. One walk, no strikeouts. He is responsible for both runners on base. He has allowed 1 run already. It is unearned. Any run against him would be unearned.
Now batting third base number 21, Will Wareham.
There's Will Wareham. Runner at first and third, 2 gone here in the 8th. And the pitch swung on and fouled back. Jared Shetter, fourth pitcher to work for Milroy in this game. There's the 0-1. Strike called. 0-2 to Wareham, and Webster has batted around in consecutive innings here. 9 men to the plate last inning, and the 9th man is up now. 2-strike pitch. And Wareham inside, ball pops away, and nobody's moving here as Smith will go over and make the pickup. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Wareham. Four across here for Webster in the 8th. And here is the pitch. Swung on, and that is grounded deep into the hole. Grasso throws to second base, and they get the force. Nice play there. And that retires the side for Webster. Prohaska forced at second base, and that retires the side, but 4 more runs score for Webster. On 1, 2, 3 hits, 1 error, and they leave 2. 7.5, and it is now a blowout. Webster leading Milroy 10-2 here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
PrepSpotlight.tv made history in 2020 by live streaming every game of the Town Ball State Tournament. History is happening again. PrepSpotlight.tv has been great, but it's becoming greater. Introducing NSPN.tv. The Neighborhood Sports Network launches this week with end-to-end coverage of a fantastic Minnesota sports tradition, Town Ball. See every game for a new fan-friendly monthly fee. Join for Town Ball State Tournament games, then stay for the high school and college seasons. NSPN.tv will provide subscribers with an abundant supply of local sports content, featuring live events called by local play-by-play professionals, comprehensive highlights, featured stories, weekly shows, documentaries, and video podcasts. Welcome to the neighborhood. NSPN.tv.
Here's Dominic Dolan to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. He threw 29 pitches in the 7th inning. He's up to 113 for the game, but he's got an 8-run lead, so dance with the one that brung you in. Whitey will now work again, and there is a fastball in. 1 ball and no strikes to Dominic Dolan, who is 1 for 3, tripled and scored. The first run of the game in the 4th inning. And now it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch, and that is inside. It's 3-0. As Twitey is tired, you've seen start to lose his command a little bit up in the zone, and here's the 3-0 delivery. That is ball 4. Had a 4-pitch walk to Dominic Dolan. 4th walk for Twitey. We'll see if they do anything with the starting pitcher here. His pitch count now is at 117. But who do you trust? It's a state game. You want your best out there. And here's a pitch. Here's a strike called. Tyler Peterson, he still has plenty of pop on the ball, but after a while, the pitch count starts to wear on you. Now the set. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air on the infield. Prohaska makes the catch, and Peterson is retired for the first out in the bottom of the 8th. And here is Ben Heichel, the third baseman. He is 1 for 3, doubled in a run in the 4th. Grounded out, struck out looking, and there is a fastball up, 1 ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 swung on, and that is roped down the line to right field, and that is a fair ball. Dolan rounds second, and he rounds third, and he's coming in to score. It'll be a stand-up double for Ben Heichel, and it is now 10-3. So Ben Heichel paints the right field line with a double. And here's Derek Smith. Runner at second base, 1 out, still a 7-run advantage for Webster. And the pitch. That is inside, and the stuff that's been on the corners all night long for Whitey no longer is. Here's the pitch. And that's up. 2-0. Whitey has struck out 10 and walked 4. Here's the 2-0 pitch, swung on and hit high in the air behind third base. And the shortstop will make the call and the catch. Grassel, and that's 2 down.
First base number 23, Isaac.
And there's Isaac Dolan coming to the plate. Dolan has struck out twice and walked. And he swings and he hits one foul. Third base side for strike 1. Jared Shetter is on deck.
No, this crowd. I'm gonna see them every fucking day. When they invited us girls over.
As Heichel gets his lead from second base. Now the set and the pitch, swing and a miss, and he threw a fastball past him after 120 pitches. Have enough to throw it by the number 5 guy. It speaks well of the pitcher. Whitey ready, and here's the 0-2. Swung on and bounced towards the middle, and a ball diving. Grassel cannot make a play. It's going to be an infield single, and it'll put runners at the corners. And Heichel takes third.
Now batting number 16, Jared Cheddar.
And here's Jared Cheddar, the pitcher. 2 gone. And the pitch is swung on and grounded right at the first baseman. There it sticks out the glove, and all Cheddar can do is throw his helmet away in frustration. He hit it right on the screws and right at Arendt. And the inning is over. Milroy adds 1 and 2 hits, no errors, and they leave 2. We played 8, and it is 10-3 for Webster here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
You should feel good about where you and your money are headed. We can help you build a better relationship with your money, starting with our free Simply Better checking account. When you open an account, you'll also receive a free gift. Get started today. Think Bank. Meet your money.
Such news! It's everything I ever wanted.
For the 9th inning, it is a 10-3 game. Moses Dolan moving from right to left field. As Shetter came in to do the pitching. And now in right field for Milroy is Connor Zick. And Webster has worn out this Milroy pitching staff here over the last several innings. We'll send Will Arendt to the plate again to lead off for the 3rd straight inning. Arendt has 1 hit. Thorberg hit for him on a re-entry earlier in the game, and there's a swing and a miss at a fastball from Cheddar. So Arendt is 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and slapped towards first base, and it hops Isaac Dolan. That is a bad hop. It came right off his chest. And we'll see how much of a heart the official scorer has here. That was a brutal hop on Isaac Dolan. And they score an error on it. That is a tough error at first base on Isaac Dolan, and that is the fourth error charged against the Irish tonight. And the pitch. Fastball over for a strike. The rule says ordinary effort when you are judging hits and errors, and a hop like that hits you in the chest, for me, that's a base hit. There's the 0-1. Swung on and grounded to short. Might be two. Dominic Golan. Peterson one on to first, and it is in time. A double play. So Belial grounds into a 6-4-3 double play, and the error doesn't matter. And it's going to bring in a move from the have a hitter for Eknes. It's Cullen Smith, number 19. Hitting for the DH. Eknes here in the ninth inning, and Eknes 2 for 3, 2 runs scored, and was hit by a pitch. Now Cheddar is ready, and here comes the pitch. Up high with a fastball. 1 ball and no strikes. Drexel is scheduled to hit, and Ben Groff is swinging a bat in the on-deck circle. So they would hit for the catcher here, and here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss, so they're late on a fastball there. And it is 1-1. And again, he threw a fastball by Cullen Smith. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 gone, bases empty here in the Webster ninth inning. They lead it 10-3. Now time called at the very last moment by Smith, who steps out. Cheddar works upstairs. 2-2. Cheddar's now completed 1 full inning of work. He's gotten 3 outs, still has 1 more to get. And here is the 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out Cullen Smith, the pinch hitter, to retire the side. In the ninth inning, no runs, no hits, 1 error, and nobody left. Bottom of the ninth, and Milroy needs a touchdown. They trail 7-3 here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care when you need it most. Visit us in person. Broken bone, chest pain? We're in Eagan, Vadnais Heights, or Woodbury. Online care. Sinus infection? Strep throat? We offer easy online care. Major to minor, we can provide the level of care you need. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
So the ninth inning, and a new pitcher here for Webster. It's Jordan Huey, who started the game in center field and is now the pitcher. So the book is closed on Peter Twitey, and what a night he had. 128 pitches, 75 strikes. He worked 8 innings. He allowed 3 runs, all earned, and 5 hits. Walked 4 and struck out 10. Now all that means to be seen is who's in center field for Webster as the 9th inning gets going, and it is let's see. Adam Schmitz moves over from left to center. So now the question is who's playing left? Musical chairs here as Milroy comes to bat to lead off the 9th inning. And a strike called. It's 1-1 to Connor Zick, who's now the right fielder. And there is a strike called. It's 1-2. One-two delivery is just off the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 2-2 delivery swung on and grounded towards first base. Aaron charges, steps on the bag, and the plate umpire is signaling foul. The base umpire is going to call it fair, but it's the home plate umpire's ball. So across his first base, and it is ruled a foul ball, 2-2.
All right, Jordan, take them yourself.
Now the pitch from Healy on the way. Fastball, and that is fouled. Back off the light tower here in the first base side. Count rides at 2-2. Anthony Dolan's spot in the order due up, and there's a fastball away, and it's 3-2. They need 7 runs. Does Milroy. And the 3-2 pitch swung on and missed. And a strikeout for Healy, and Zick retired.
Oh, good luck with that.
11 strikeouts for Webster pitching tonight.
Love his line.
And Tyler Patterson batting for the 2nd time. Center fielder in the game, and he takes a pitch low. 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch. And that is fouled back to the screen, 1-1. Moses Dolan's spot is next. Tyler Alcorn is in the on-deck circle. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he just poured a fastball right past Patterson. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now the pitch on the way, and that is fouled off the glove of catcher Drexel and back to the screen, and the count holds at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Oh my God, this is the last. I didn't realize this was the last.
Jordan Healy looks in, and now time call to the plate. Now he looks in, here's the pitch, swung on and hit in the air on the left side of the infield. And the third baseman, Aram, calls and makes the catch, and Patterson is retired. For the 2nd out, now a pinch hitter here for Milroy. It'll be number 19, Tyler Alcorn, batting for Moses Dolan. One more out to get, and here's the pitch. Over for a strike. 0-1. Healy working quickly. Here's the pitch, and that is off the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. Dominic Dolan is on deck. And the order would turn over if Elkhorn can reach. And here's the pitch. Huey shatters his bat. Rolls it to first base. And Aaron will touch the bag and the game is over. Talk about getting sawed off. My goodness. That just blew up in his hands. And Milroy is retired in order in the 9th inning. And our final totals for Webster, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They leave 5. And for Milroy, 3 runs, 5 hits and 4 errors, and they leave 6. The winning pitcher is Peter Twitty, who works 8 innings, 3 earned runs, 5 hits, 10 strikeouts, and 4 walks. And Jordan Huey works a scoreless 9th for Webster to put this game in the books. The losing pitcher is Colin Lovell for Milroy, 6 2/3 innings, 6 earned runs, 8 hits, 7 strikeouts. But he took a no-hitter into the 5th inning of this game, so really pitching better than his line showed, with relief help from Luke Gilbertson, Kenny Morris, and Jared Shetter here in the 9th inning. Time of tonight's game, 2 hours and 35 minutes, and Webster advances. They make state for the first time, and they win their first game, and they knock off a good Milroy team to do it. Our final score here tonight, after 4 games here in Dundas, 10-3, Webster over Milroy. Tomorrow we start off on Class B ball here at Chaska and Champlin Park. That game starting at 11 o'clock, Newmarket and Moorhead, and then Dundas and Egan will wrap up our weekend. 10-3 Webster, the final. Jeff Paper saying thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow here on the Neighborhood Sports Network.
Baseball. It's America's pastime and Minnesota's passion. The all-new Neighborhood Sports Network, in partnership with the Minnesota Baseball Association, brings you coverage of the 2022 State Amateur Baseball Tournament. Coverage of this great Minnesota tradition is proudly brought to you by The Urgency Room, fast, flexible care. McDonald's, owners and operators of Minnesota and Western Wisconsin. Find your golden opportunity at mcdonalds.com/careers. Xfinity, a better way to watch. Think Bank, meet your money. The Star Tribune, your home for the best prep coverage. And by the Minnesota Twins. Get tickets for Town Ball Night at Target Field on September 10th. Live coverage throughout the Town Ball tourney can be seen right here on the Neighborhood Sports Network. That's NSPN.TV. Welcome to the neighborhood. Now, let's get out to the ballpark.